of all time, and we're locked in the trenches right. Cryptographic encryption. Goddamn. Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, and everything in between coins. Welcome, Jake. Hello. What's up, Snoopy? Yo, yo, yo. Pleasure to have you guys on the stream. You know, I take 2 hours off of the market, right? And I come back, and suddenly we've got an $8 million market cap runner in one of the biggest embattled PvP narratives we've seen in a long time. $11.3 million market cap on the top, one of the most insane coin launches that we've seen. I can't remember a time that we saw a coin rip up this fast to 10 million. The coin is literally 1 hour old, a little over 2 hours old. My real question is, did any of you guys catch this? Did any of you guys make sizable investments in this? Any of you guys ride this rocket, so to speak? Seems like the prime entry opportunity would have either been at 200K or at 500K. You could have made life-changing money pretty quickly on a play like this. If you look at the top holders, you're going to see some insane numbers. 160K PNL, 130K PNL, 130K PNL, 100K PNL, 112 PNL, 64 PNL, and Jack Duvall with a staggering 65K PNL unrealized. Jack Duvall is a savage. 120K PNL, 190K PNL, 20K, 80K, 111K. This is really staggering. So for those of you guys who don't know, this coin right here is based on a narrative that Elon Musk had some letters written to him by a young girl with a terminal disease. The girl had passed away, and Elon Musk never had a chance to answer the questions in those letters. Now, feeling a tremendous amount of guilt, Elon Musk is going to answer the questions from the letters. So he said he will answer shortly. Now, what is the content of the letter? What are the questions? The most important one that everyone's focusing on is this right here. Can you make Asteroid, the Shiba Inu zero-G indicator she designed for the Polaris Dawn mission, the mascot for SpaceX? So she had created this little Shiba called Asteroid, and it was supposed to be the SpaceX official mascot. This woman is pleading on behalf of her late terminally ill daughter to make this mascot, which she created, the official mascot of SpaceX. Obviously, if this happens, we will have a Shiba Inu dog officially endorsed by Elon Musk as the mascot of SpaceX. And naturally, that makes for a really good meme coin. What with Dogecoin, what with Shiba Inu? This would be the closest thing we have to Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. Now at $7.5 million market cap, there is a war breaking out on chain because this coin right here that's starting to pick up steam is a vampire attack. This coin actually came out with fees being donated to the mother. Now this is the strangest thing. The fees from this coin, they claim, are being claimed by the mother of the girl. And you can see right here, there was a couple of claim bubbles. She claimed 3.73 Sol and then a fraction of a Sol. And then there's been no sign since then. Now, that was actually, this coin came out on the 11th of August. On the 11th of August, according to this chart, which means that this coin predates the other one by months and also, presumably, had the fees claimed by the mother of the girl, making this the real Asteroid coin. It's the real Asteroid coin because it came out earlier, months in advance, and the fees were claimed directly and benefiting the mother. So now there is a PvP war on chain versus this coin right here that's been chopping it up in a 400,000 farm zone, and then the first mover, which actually ended up going as high as $12 million market cap. You can see this coin is starting to take some heavy hits, whereas the other coin is holding up pretty strong. And the question is, will the vampire attack slay this coin that ran up over $10 million market cap? Or will this be the Mooner? You see, Elon Musk still has not responded. He said he will answer shortly, and that was approximately 2 hours ago. So approximately 2 hours ago, he said he would answer shortly, but he still has not answered. All he has done is repost some random memes about rockets. So this chart's in a precarious spot. Everybody's obviously waiting for that tweet. He said he would answer shortly, but there's no telling how shortly will be. He could potentially post it as soon as within this hour, or maybe he posts it tomorrow. There's no telling. But all eyes are on him, and as soon as he does post it, I have a feeling this coin's going to skyrocket. So right now it is collapsing, as you see. It's at the bottom of its range, failing on the support. Jack Duvall just big dick aped another $3,000 into this. He's twapping as we speak. Jack Duvall is just layering on $800 buys right now. He will not let it go below the support. Now, Jack Duvall has said on the timeline that he is going all or nothing on this coin. He said that if... What? I guess his account's done. He said that if this coin goes to zero, his life savings goes to zero. But if this coin goes to the moon, he's going to make generational wealth. What coin? The coin is called Asteroid. And it went to $12 million market cap. This coin is literally 2 hours old. 2 hours old, $12 million market cap. Do you trade on Axiom? Yes, I trade on Axiom. 2 hours old. Look at this, chat. Look at this. $12 million market cap in 2 hours. Nadeem says, what happened to Ynot? I don't think anything happened, right? It's still pretty much at the same place it's been. Actually, it's been going up over the past few days. That's what I'm wondering. Why has this gone up since the 12th of April? The past 4 days, it's just been going up. Nobody told you guys to do that. You caught it at 300K but was moping? So did you sell early or something? What happened? Did an asteroid fall from the sky? No. This is the name of a dog. A plush dog that is supposedly going to be the new mascot of SpaceX. This girl right here, she had cancer and she passed away. You can see her right here. She drew... Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. No way. Here it says Asteroid, A-S-T-R-O-I-D, but this coin is called Asteroid, A-S-T-E-R-O-I-D. Chat, what do we think? Is it misspelled? Is it misspelled? That could be devastating. That could be devastating. The mom confirmed she spelt it wrong. So that means there is another opportunity to vamp this. This one right here is the third vamp based on the spelling of the name. This one's touched 388. This one's touched 462. It's ranging up. So we've got an absolute war of the vampires right now. Literally 3 separate vampire plays of the same coin. Good to see you, DJ. Pleasure, bro. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this thing has been going insane. Wicking up to $500,000 market cap. Seems like every derivative of this is solid gold. This one right here is still chopping up between 300 and 500. Kyosho says, there is a war. What happens to the currency in a war? Brother, it doesn't matter if there's a war. We're still going to be bidding meme coins based on dogs. That doesn't change. The sky could be falling down. We're still going to be bidding meme coins based on dogs. That's just the human condition. Look at this right here, 7.12 million at the top of this. Having a rough time. It's been in this descending channel while the vampire attacks try to siphon off the liquidity. This is a problem we have with the trenches recently. It's a psychological problem. Everybody misses the runner. Everybody misses the coin that goes to 11 million. And instead of buying in and saying it's still early, this can go to 100 million, which is what people used to do. Now instead they're looking for ways to buy other coins with the same exact narrative so they can get in earlier. So there's been multiple vamp attacks, some of which doing quite well. Volume is getting split between all of the coins. Market cap is getting split between all of the coins. The main narrative, the main runner is starting to take some heavy hits. But look at these KOL bids. Clearly the KOLs want this one to win. Look at these buys coming in from Teddy. Look at that candle right there. Wicking right up to 7.6. Did I get a new camera? No, I didn't get a new camera. This is the same camera. But it does look kind of foggy for some reason. Let me pull up this. All right. You're here from the future? Nice. What can you tell us about this dog meme coin? If you're here from the future, does Elon tweet about asteroid within the next 30 minutes? We just need one tweet. Well, Viral Vault, I'm on the edge of my seats. He says Bitcoin will bottom on October 17th, 2026 at $47,688. Chat, what do we think? Bitcoin will bottom on October 17th, 2026 at $47,688. Put a W in the chat if you think that prediction is correct. Put an L in the chat if you think it's cap. W in the chat if you think it's correct. L if you think that it's cap. Bitcoin will bottom on October 17th, 2026 at 47,688. Let's see. W, 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 L, W, L, W, W, W. Yes, it will fall, but no date. You never know, bro. You never know. Why not? That's what I'm saying. You know, this vamp attack is really lazy in my opinion. The fact that they're just farming this instead of letting the chart actually breathe shows that they have no interest in making this a successful coin. The DEX banner also doesn't make any sense. It's actually kind of stupid. I think this should send straight to zero. I'm not gonna lie. Send this one straight to zero. Now this one actually kind of makes a little bit of sense. This one kind of makes a little bit of sense because they literally have the proper spelling of the dog. And if Elon makes a tweet and he spells it without an E, that means that that first coin is going to go straight to zero. I'm not going to lie. If Elon makes the tweet and it has no E, that's going to be pretty major. I'm not going to lie. But in the original tweet, he does spell it with an E. Huh. I also don't understand why it had to be Glenn Beck that brought this up and not the girl's actual mom. What website are you on? This is Axiom. This is X.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Let's get it. Rizoween says, buy Rizoween. Nice. Axiom, but no U. How is it spelled in the handwritten letter? In the handwritten version, there is no E. But honestly, I feel like it could be photoshopped. Like, I feel like this could be altered. You don't think so? To me, I'm not sure this looks legit. Seems like a really weird... Like, imagine putting in all that effort to, like, draw the dog and write all this text and blah, 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 and then you misspell the name? It just doesn't seem characteristic to me. Do I have insider? Yes, I have insider. Prince says, grown man studying a drawing. Prince, let me do a drawing that maybe you can understand. Do you see this, Prince? This is a penis. This is what was in your mouth last night. This is what you dream of, Prince. Does this drawing make a little bit of sense to you? 6.3 million right here. Pretty impressive. That's a bunny? That might be a bunny. What do you tell your parents you do for a living? Trade memes? They don't ask a lot of questions, bro. Once you pay your parents' mortgage, they stop asking questions. Marble says, I'm diamond handing on asteroids right now. Which one? The first one?
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Squid Game token will be back. I don't think anybody's doing Squid Game nowadays, bro. How much money should I start with? Start with as much as you're willing to lose. Chat, why has nobody said anything about this strange coin with the total artificial chart went straight up to $1.6 million market cap? It's called Zero. It's like a black lion. Went straight to 1.68. Totally artificial. It's actually the Black Panther on Solana. Definitely fake volume, and you can see from the chart that it's heavily manipulated, but it ran like crazy. Zero. Look, Rizoween. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear that you just woke up from your coma. But Rizoween is not. It's not a thing, bro. The car accident wasn't your fault, bro. It's okay. Here's income. Mysterious sources of income. This thing ended up going to $3.4 million market cap, but took a major hit, as with other coins in the market like Unk. Unk right here topped out at 24 million, now only at 12 million. Everything is collapsing because all eyes are on this coin right here. You can see that there's definitely more volume and more activity in the meme coin market today than there has been in the past few weeks. There's been a lot of multi-million runners and a ton of volume flying around. This coin was able to go to 12 million within less than an hour just based on a tweet. This is exactly the kind of market that you guys need to start paying attention in. If you guys were bitching and moaning and crying and complaining and saying that meme coins were over and you're taking a break and oh my god, it's too hard and blah, 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 now's the time to stop being a whiny little bitch and it's time for you to lock in, okay? There's a lot of good plays out there, a lot of great opportunity. If you had missed that first coin, you could have caught the vamp attack. If you missed that vamp attack, you could have caught the second vamp attack. There were so many different opportunities here. And it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Dot says, on God, I'm up $7,000 on Asteroid. Chat, let's get a W in the chat for Dot. Let's get a W in the chat for Dot, who's up $7,000 on Asteroid. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Suddenly all your losses for the past few months gone in one good play. It literally takes just being in the right place at the right time with the right information streams. If you guys were just on, you literally just have tweet notifications on for Elon and you just look at everything he says. If that can make you $10,000, wouldn't you do it? Once Elon answers those questions, every meme will go nuts. Absolutely. All eyes are on Elon right now. He still has not responded. He said, will answer shortly. That was 2 hours ago. I don't know about you guys, but 2 hours is kind of long. It's not exactly shortly in my mind. But maybe he'll answer tomorrow? It could drop at any moment. I think he's waiting for the price to go down so he can accumulate more supply and then he'll tweet. I wonder what he's up to right now. Something tells me that he doesn't sleep much, in my opinion, or from what I know. So I think he should be awake right now. My real question is, who is he talking to? Seems like he needed to talk to someone. Maybe the mom of the daughter. Maybe he needed to talk to someone at his company. But it seems like, in my opinion, he must be talking to someone right now and getting their feedback on how he should answer the question. So maybe he's talking to the SpaceX team about whether they can adopt that dog as the official mascot. Maybe he's talking to the mother about her wishes. But we'll see soon enough. This definitely seems like an insider play. It might be an insider play. Hellshop says there's no way he says yes. I feel like he's going to do some crazy memorial, though. Yeah, but saying no to a little girl's dying wish is kind of like fucked up. You don't think so? Like, this was the little girl's dying wish. But Glenn Beck just snuck that in there at the end because he knew it was going to be a ticker. He knew it was going to be a ticker. Apparently the questions are real. There you go. On her question, she spells it with an E. On her question, she spells it with an E, which makes me think that the right spelling is with an E. She might have spelt it wrong on the drawing, but this right here is her drawing, I think. Like, she wrote this. So I think it's with an E. That's pretty bullish. So yeah, if he retweets it, if he gives the confirmation, if he says that that is the official mascot of SpaceX, there's no reason why this shouldn't run. If we just had Unk coin go to 24 million, a lot of people have a lot of FOMO, a lot of people feel pretty sidelined, but folks are ready to hold longer because they know that coins are going to 25 mil. This seems like a no-brainer for what people would want to pile in on. And this goes back to something we said earlier. If you start with $100, it only takes 4 times 10 plays to hit $1 million. At the bottom of this dip, this was at $4.8 million market cap. Could this be a times 10 play with size? Could this be a $50 million runner? There is no guarantee, but I think it's honestly worth a shot. You only need 4 10x's on $100 to make $1 million. So if you put $100 in this and this goes to 50 million, you made $1,000. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It's definitely not easy. It's definitely not guaranteed, but I think it's certainly possible. Do I think it's too late to buy this coin? I think that the longer he takes to tweet, the lower this will go. We could see this drop between 1 and 3 million before they send it back up again. Seems weird to me how the mom claimed soul from the original coin and didn't claim more. In my opinion, that wasn't the mom. In my opinion, there's just no fucking way. Like, that has to be some LARP, some kind of fake, made up, fucked up, like somebody literally made a fake account or hacked her account or something just to do that. But imagine you're a mom who's grieving the loss of your daughter with cancer. Is your first thought going to be that you want to claim the fees on a meme coin created in her honor on bags.fun? Like, that's not real, right? Like, there's normal people just don't do that. So I think it's honestly, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying it's not real. Maybe if you were like, oh, this is like a GoFundMe or whatever, maybe that works. But I think it's unlikely. Me personally, if you made a meme coin out of my child that died of cancer, I would be pretty pissed off. Hellshop says, bro, if my homie dies, I'm going straight to Pump Fun. That's real, bro. Forget putting him on a t-shirt. We're going to put him on the blockchain. Chat, if I die, run the narrative up and moon Ynot to 100 million. It'll be the last gigapump. Is a meme coin better than a GoFundMe? It depends on the circumstance.
Crypto rap exclusive.
There's obviously there's things that make for a great GoFundMe, but not a really good meme coin. For example, a car accident. You get into a car accident, that's a great GoFundMe, not really a good meme coin. What are you gonna call it a meme coin? I broke my leg in a car accident? Who the fuck's gonna ape that shit? It's a stupid narrative. But it is a great GoFundMe. Obviously people want to donate if you broke your leg in a car accident. Vereen says, what do you want us to do with Why Not? If I die, you send it to 100 million. Make it a generational banger. I'm literally copying every word you say and acting like I'm talking to someone. Am I crazy? I just don't understand what you mean by that. Like you're literally repeating the words that I say on my stream as I say them to nobody in a room by yourself watching my stream. Then yes, you are crazy. And you should probably check yourself into an asylum. 25 million at the top right here. 11 million at the bottom. This is Unk coin. Shout out to all my Unks. I broke my leg in a car accident coin. Maybe it would be a banger. But you would have to go pump fun live from the hospital.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Market been heat lately? Absolutely. Market's been hella heat lately. This is bundled as F, says Maker. Maker, you clearly don't know anything about this coin, brother. The coin looks that way because they literally airdropped dozens of people. The whole reason why the coin went up is because they airdropped the top holders of a lot of major meme coins like Neat and Wojak and Chillhouse. Then they went and airdropped a couple of KOLs and influencers. Then they went and airdropped a couple of people that interacted with the coin and liked tweets and things like that. If you look at the bubble maps, what you see is not a bundle. What you see is different amounts of supply airdropped to different people. And there are literally dozens of wallets all owned by different people in this cluster. Some of them have received quite a bit. 140,000 in this wallet, 92,000 in this wallet, 82,000 in this wallet, 116,000, 113,000. A lot of people. So the whole reason this coin went up in the first place is because a lot of big names got airdropped and they didn't sell. I mean, it's a totally risk-on play. If you got free tokens, there's no reason for you to touch them. At all-time high, the amount that was given away for free was worth over $8 million. Now, obviously, this coin's taking a heavy hit right now. All of the attention in the market has left Unk, and all eyes are on Asteroid, which, by the way, has a pretty impressive green candle on the 30-minute wick right there. People are obviously expecting a new tweet coming pretty soon. You can see that that downward channel that we highlighted earlier is now turning into a little bit of an upward curve. Seems like they've rounded out the bottom, and this could signal a change in trajectory. A period of consolidation, perhaps. If it keeps dragging on and we don't get a tweet, this thing could just range down. But if we do get the tweet, sometime within the next 30 minutes, it's going to be a banger. Who drew the cock? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. That's a descending shaft, technical analysis. This chart is very girthy, as you can see. It's a bunny. Boing, 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 boing. Local top at 8 million right here. I got some local top the other week. Let's keep logging in. It's got to be a banger out here. I'm surprised that nobody mooned any David coin on the news that David has finally been arrested for the murder of Celeste. Let's zoom out on this. Here's Belief. Belief. 9.61 million. Actually wicked as high as 14 million. This was a layup. We saw this on the stream when it first came out. We watched it on this first dip. I talked about how it seemed pretty undervalued at the 1.9 million range. Again, on the topic of coins that you invest in, hoping to get a 10x, understanding that it only takes 4 10x plays. If you hit it 10 times, 4 times with $100, you make $1 million. You don't have to trade a bunch of coins all the time. You don't have to be super locked in every single day in the market. None of that. You just need to do good research and get 4 separate 10x's. If you can research 4 coins that are going to 10x, you will turn $100 into $1 million. And this one was one of them. This was a coin that you could have caught relatively early. If you did and you held strong, within less than a week, you would have hit your 10x, up to 14 million. It only takes 4 plays, chat. It only takes 4 plays. It doesn't take a lot of time. Actually, what it takes is the opposite. It takes patience. It takes patience. You don't run quickly through the market, flinging your coins around, hoping for the best. No, you're patient. Tung 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 Sahur, Triple T. There was literally a full week where this coin was under 600,000 market cap. A full week where this coin was under 600,000 market cap. Coin ended up hitting 6 million. Boom. There's one of your 10x's. All you have to do is have the conviction that Triple T, Tung 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 Sahur, was a viral enough meme that this coin would go to 6 million. You would have done it. It only takes doing that 4 times. You only have to do it 4 times. It's easy. It's better odds than a coin flip. Rogan says, yeah, full port that much SOL into a coin and you'll become exit liquidity. I'm only talking about $100. It takes 4 10x's, right? You start with $100, you 10x it, that's $1,000. You 10x it, that's 10,000. You 10x it, that's 100,000. You 10x it, that's $1 million. Start from the beginning. $100, you can trade microcaps. Anything under $500,000, all you have to do is aim for 5 million and you'll turn 100 into 1,000. So that's the first gate that you have to cross. That's the first research that you have to do. Which meme coin is going to go from under 500,000 to over 5 million? Boom, you turn your 100 into 1,000. Now you could do it again. You can find a meme coin that's under 500,000, or you can aim for 5 million. Or you look for a coin like Asteroid. This is a coin with a lot of size, a lot of volume on a longer time frame. If things go right, this could 10x. You could put your $1,000 in here and you could collect your 10x on that. Once you're playing with 10,000, and then once you're playing with 100,000, it's a different game. You're going to be looking at altcoins. You're going to be looking at coins that are already in the multi-million market cap and aiming for either a multi-100 million or a billion. So you look for newer altcoins. You look for high potential altcoins. There's a handful of altcoins that have done 10x within the past year. Hyperliquid is a really obvious example. Zcash did a 10x within the past year. There's been so many different examples. So 1,000 into 10,000. Then the 10,000 you do on altcoins. Then the 100,000 you do on the same thing. There's 4 challenges, 4 gates that you have to cross. Can you master the microcaps and turn $100 into 1,000? Can you master the mid caps and turn 1,000 into 10,000? Can you master the high cap meme coins and turn 10,000 into 100,000? And the altcoins, 100,000 into 1 million. It's pretty easy. Honestly, it's way easier than it looks. People just overthink it, and they overtrade, and they panic, and they don't stick to conviction. They don't stick to the research. But it happens literally every day. It happens literally every day. Don't focus on being consistently profitable, making 100 trades a week. Focus on what are the 4 trades that you can make that will make you a millionaire. That's it. There's a right answer to the question. What are the 4 trades that you can make that will make you a millionaire? Few understand this. They don't have to be crazy long time frames. They're probably longer time frames than you're comfortable with, but it's just a couple million or just a couple months most of the time. On some altcoin plays, it might be a couple of years, depending on where you're at in the cycle. But research beats everything. Manny says, might as well start with $1 and 10x to $10 and then 10x to $100. If that's what you want to do, bro. You could just start with $100. And then you place that in the market and then you let it sit. Then you make another $100, either from your day job or from trading on microcaps. Boom. Then you get another dart to throw at the board. You put that 100 into a coin. Suddenly you have 2 little horses in the race. Then you do it again, and then you do it again, then you do it again. Suddenly you have a diversified portfolio of $1,000 up between 10 assets that all have a chance of 10xing. The more research you do, the more time you spend in the market, the longer you hold things, the better your odds of success. 4 10x's is all it takes. You remember that game, 2048, where you have to slide the cubes around and the cubes get bigger? You move them over and over again, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger until you make up the number 2048. That's what you're doing with your portfolio. You're turning 10 into 20, 20 into 40, 40 into 60, up to 100. Then you're turning 100 into 1,000. Then you're turning 1,000 into 2,000. Meanwhile, if you're trading actively, sure, you can keep building up more little cubes. And you move those little cubes around until you have a diverse board of investments. Some of the numbers are much bigger than the other numbers. Your goal is to combine them, put them in the right places, and hold them long enough for the numbers to go up. Lock in, chat. It's just a puzzle game. The market is like Sudoku. What is the 4? The 4, you only need 4 trades to make $1 million if you start with $100. If you can hit a 10x 4 times, then you make $1 million from $100. You could do it in the stock market. You could do it in options. You can do it in, perps. You can do it all over the place. You could even do it at a casino. But honestly, I think meme coins makes the most sense for the 100 to 1,000 and the 1,000 to 10,000. $3.4 million on the top here. 1.07 at the bottom. The important thing is you try, right? How many meals for 2 can I buy at McDonald's with $100? You can purchase between 4 and 10 full meals for 2. Let's put it at the average. I mean, a classic Big Mac with 2 Big Macs, 2 cheeseburgers, and 2 medium fries. You can buy 4 of these for $90. So instead of going to McDonald's 4 times, just don't go to McDonald's and use that $100 as your dart to put on the board. Vic says, you made 6-7 million, but for some reason he copy and pasted it 6-7 times. Vic, shut your bitch ass up, bro. What site is that? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. How old are you? Old enough to be your father. Bark says you're a very interesting person. Thanks, Bark, I think. What fundamentals do you look for, though, to enter in? It's going to differ from person to person because everyone has their own perception and their own skills. But me personally, I'm a culture guy. I'm tapped into attention. I'm a content maker. I'm an algorithm studier. I'm someone that's been terminally online for many years of my life. So what I understand best is culture. What I understand best is attention. So meme coins works really well for me. I know what's going to be popular before it's popular. I spend a lot of time in the market, so I see what the trends are. I see what the metas are. They make sense to me. I understand the landscape pretty well. Shit's funny the way you talk to your chat. Yeah, it's hard out here, bro. Some of the people in my chat, not everyone. There's 120 people in the chat. but at least 5 of you are just straight up bottom of the barrel, mouse crawling in the sewer idiots. Like, just brain is a rock, fucking grasshopper IQ people in my chat. There's at least 5 of you. Iconic says, does the names matter? And are we full porting to get there? How long are you holding? Yeah, the names are the narratives, right? Names are narratives, and narratives are the best way to find plays to have high conviction and at a low market cap. This guy says, bro described me as soon as I entered the chat. Shout out to my grasshopper IQ rock brain motherfucker in here. Peter says, I like how weird you are. Well, you don't make any money by being normal, bro. Nobody ever made money by being normal. Normal people just go to work and they go to school and they stay in a box for the rest of their life. I depend on normal people to make money. If there wasn't enough normal people in the world, then I would be broke. Thankfully, there's a lot of normal people. And normal people are like sheep. They all do the same things. They all want the same things. So it's very easy to sell things to them. Especially meme coins. Oz's coin cracked 90K today. That's awesome, bro. I was looking at the chart on the stream. He's done a really good job of bringing that up. Hey, bro, can you help me? I lost all in crypto. I don't plan to trade again. How the fuck am I going to help you, bro? I'm literally a trader. I'm literally here to teach you guys about meme coins. And you tell me you're never going to trade again. I can't help you. Go get a job or something. Do I look like a career coach? Man, shut your bitch ass up and get out of my chat. You whiny baby. M says, bro, give us some potential coins now. M. I need a lot of patience for a dumb street urchin like you, bro. I need a lot of patience for a dumb motherfucker like you, bro. I don't know if I have that patience right now, so just chill out in my chat, bro. Just chill. Just chill. Yeah. Yeah, this thing up here is at 700,000. Dr. Jesus Trump. I don't know why this is wicking so crazy. I mean, all the volume is artificial. It's 2 SOL global fees paid. Chat, there's actually a really awesome resource that I have to recommend you guys that just came out yesterday. It's the meme coin guide, a fully comprehensive meme coin guide. This is actually crazy. It's this right here. Spizer's complete meme coin guide. This is 140 pages. Totally free. 140 pages. This is a must, chat. This is a must. If you guys are just getting started, I'm not going to go to that Google Drive because it's probably going to dox me. But go and check it out. 140 page guide written by Spizer, legend in the industry, about how to make the most out of meme coins. It's great. It's really great. And it's totally free. You just got to download the PDF. It's a fantastic resource. Asteroid just broke another new low. Poor Jack Duvall is out of firepower. He's going to end up totally cooked on this one. If Elon does not tweet within the next 2 hours, Jack Duvall is done for. If Elon says no, this coin goes straight to zero. Jack Duvall is done for. He was up 60,000. Now he's only up 30,000. So he's down 30,000 right now from his all-time. At all-time high, I think he was at just under 100,000. I think he was at 90K. So Jack Duvall has lost $60,000 within the past hour and a half, chat. Let's get a F in the chat for Jack Duvall. F in the chat for Jack Duvall. He's down $90,000 within the past 3 hours. Let's get an F. TikTok coin all over again for the Duve. It's a shame. It's a shame. Chat, let's say a prayer for Jack Duvall. A prayer for the Duve. Duve, please. I hope your bags don't get totally wrecked. Thank you for not full stack drilling us at the top, at least on your main wallet. Please, God, let Orangey, Cupsy, Scented, and Cooker buy the top of this chart. Please. Let us save Jack Duvall from the dip. Elon, tweet right now. Send this shit straight to 70 million. Please. All right. What's the book? It's the meme coin guide by Spicer. A complete meme coin guide. If you look up Spicer meme coin guide, you'll find it. What do you mean your live was restricted for harassment and bullying? I was literally praying for Jack Duvall's bags. How is that harassment or bullying? It's not my fault he lost $90,000. Oh my God, chat. TikTok is so sensitive sometimes. Man. What are some good ways to tell if a coin is worth investing in? Narrative, volume, and distribution. If you can master those 3 simple concepts, then you will be very successful in the market. Did Jack Duvall actually lose $90,000? It depends on your outlook. He is technically up $30,000, but he could have been up over $120,000 if he sold at the top. 3.37 million at the top of income, now at 1.2. I personally am not impressed with how this coin has been moving. I think that it's pretty cooked. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go to 0. It seemed very inorganic to me. As great as the mysterious source of income meme is, that's the kind of meme that if it's gonna move, it should be a slow cook from a low market cap. But this one wicked up to $1 million within the first hour, inexplicably. It's not like there was some major post or some sudden viral explosion of this trend. This has been a kind of a slow cook trend for a while now, and it's been on the back burner of popular culture. And now suddenly it just wicks up to 6 million? I don't think so. It's got insider play written all over it. When you said someone is a sideliner, it's funny. There's a lot of sideliners in my chat. I'm the biggest sideliner of all though, because I just look at coins all day and then I never buy them. I only ever look at them. Look at this right here, Bernie Sanders. Topped out at 7.6 million, bottomed out at 1.7, now at 2.95. This was one of the most popular coins in the market. The founder of Solana was posting about this. Elon was also vaguely posting about this, but unfortunately the coin did not end up running. Collapsed. Hell yeah, thank you. I'm new to memes, but doing my research, but no rush. Yeah, there's a lot of great resources out there. This Spicer guide, I actually haven't looked at it yet, but I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it at least is a solid introduction to memes. I mean, it's 140 pages, so there has to be some useful information in there somewhere. The Duve is buying more. Let's look right now. The Duve just drilled this chart, chat. The Duve just drilled this chart. Look. $800 buy, $800 buy, $800 buy, $800 buy, $800 buy, $800 buy. The Duve is massively increasing his position. He's putting all his chips in at the table. He is the top 4 holder. He now has $43,000 in the initial investment. When I looked earlier, he only had $20,000. So he's doubled his initial investment. He's DCAing. He bought lower this time than he did last time, but his first buys were the lowest. He's still technically up. It's a really interesting spot on the chart. Barkler says, should we buy Asteroid? It depends, Barkler. Do you like buying Jack Duvall's bags? That's not a bad thing. It's just a genuine question. I want to see this shred to 30 million. Oh. Man, I'm a little bummed that they censored my stream. It's kind of fucked up. You made a soul off of 0.1 from this? Nice, Colbert. Well done, bro. That's epic. We love TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop, chat. I love TikTok Shop. I should start putting affiliate links for strap-ons in my streams, since you guys get fucked by the trenches all day. Let's lock in. You caught 3 of the asteroid coins? Nice, bro. Well done. Look at this. For some reason, this shit is actually ripping. 164,000 at the top here. A lot of volume all of a sudden. This went from a vamp attack to the main runner. This coin came out in September of 2024, chat. They jumped out of the time machine for this one. September of 2024. They're reviving this coin 2 years later. Oh my goodness. TikTok shop changed my life. I made 250,000 in 6 months. Changed my life. Yeah, that's honestly epic, dude. That's honestly epic. That's such a cool story to me. You gotta share some of your secret sauce. You should come teach a class one day on how to make money on TikTok shop. Makes me want to get into TikTok shop selling. Maybe I should start selling my shrimp on TikTok shop. If I did a live stream where I like scooped a bunch of shrimp into a bag and then I took like gushers and tahine and like honey and sour sauce and crystals, and I put that all in a bag and I shipped it out to you guys, would you guys buy that? Like candy shrimp? Do I got any candy shrimp buyers in the chat? Yeah, I wish more crypto hardware companies had affiliate shops on TikTok. I like genuinely. Oh my fucking god, chat. Did you guys just see that candle? Holy fuck. Like, are you guys seeing this? This is literally exploding. This thing is goddamn ripping right now, chat. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is an insane candle. Yeah, I would sell products, TikTok shop products on my stream. I want to sell an auto clicker just so you guys will all buy an auto clicker, just so you guys will all use an auto clicker when you're watching my stream, and then I can get some crazy likes. I should get affiliated with an auto clicker seller. Glad that I bought both Asteroid and Asteroid. Yeah, you can't go wrong, huh? Yeah, CR has been doing great. Okay, but don't buy an auto clicker until I post it. Yeah, CR is looking great. We looked at this actually on my last stream when it was like right here at like 43, and I told Oz, I was like, the chart looks great. Keep up the good work. And things doubled since then, which is really impressive. I think this is awesome. I'm really excited to see him getting a lot of attention. Shout out to Oz. This is the first successful coin that he's ever made. He's tried a couple cheeky lewd meme coins, but that one actually ran like crazy. The sarcasm here is top notch. Thank you, Stinky Pinky. I would expect someone with your name to appreciate good sarcasm. How do you create a runner like this? Well, that was hard work and dedication. Oz's silver bullet was twofold. One, he is a well-established, well-respected, active participant. So that's one. Like, he's always on streams and stuff, so people know him. He has a reputation, a good one in the space. Then the other advantage was that his coin is unique. He has a special utility, a use case. It's a AI music label. Basically, having the coin gives you rights for music. It's a decentralized music label. About that chamoy tahine covered shrimp. Yeah, we're doing it, bro. I'm gonna start bagging up shrimp and sending it out with like some gushers and gummy worms and and sour crystals and gooey sauce. Chat, if I made candles out of my semen, would you guys buy them? Let's keep locking in. How much will it send when Elon replies? It all depends on how he spells it. That's literally where we're at right now. It all depends on how he spells it. If he spells it with an E, it goes parabolic. He has to spell it with an E. But if he spells it with no E, it's cooked. Bro, you don't have to sell. You can be an affiliate and sell other stuff. Yeah, that's true. But you guys don't watch my stream to watch me shill the latest garbage disposal or whatever. Like, that's why I wish there was better and more crypto hardware. I would love to sell Ashlars on my stream. But we just haven't been able to figure out the TikTok shop for these bad boys. But I would be peddling Ashlars all day if they were on TikTok shop. Veiny. You could just implement videos in between your other videos. I could. It would be kind of silly. But I could. Yeah, the videos are the ones that get the real motion, huh? Like you were doing health stuff, right? So what were you doing? Like gummies, supplements, and stuff like that? Oh, shit. We just got a Galaxy. Rico, can I leak them the picture that you sent me or nah? Yeah? Chat, I'm going to reveal you guys some top secret alpha. Oh, fuck. My phone died, bruh. Fuck. Wait, I gotta go plug my shit in. I won't be able to leak it tonight. I'll have to leak it tomorrow. But it drops tomorrow, doesn't it? Chat, tomorrow Chill House is releasing something that is going to change the world forever. And you guys should keep an eye out for it on TikTok. I'm gonna be posting it when the announcement goes live. I'm gonna be posting it on my TikTok story. And I'm also gonna talk about it on my stream tomorrow. So keep an eye out because it is going to rock your world. Chill House has a major announcement. This is top secret alpha. Chill House pumped hard yesterday? Of course, bro, because people have heard this news. People have heard this news. 3.7 million. Look at this that happened yesterday, chat. Chill House went from 3 million to 4.5 million because people heard the news. But the news isn't even out yet. Tomorrow is the day. Similar hour stream tomorrow? Yeah, definitely. We'll be streaming a lot tomorrow, actually. If all goes well. If all goes well, I'll be live at this time, and then I'll also be live at the other times. So I'm on Pacific Standard Time. Right now it's 11:33 p.m. I'm usually live in the 10 to 12 window. And then I'm also in the morning. If it's a really good day, I'll be live at 10 a.m., but that's probably unlikely tomorrow. But usually around 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'll be live. Thoughts on S&P 500? Is that, you mean like socks and pussies, or you mean like the, oh, shit and piss 500? You gotta do better than this, Rico. Tell me your sideline from Asteroid without telling me your sideline from Asteroid. You gotta bid shit and piss 500 instead of the coin that instantly wicked to $12 million market cap in 1 hour, bro. Poop Aura 2. I never understood Poop Aura in the first place, honestly. But yes, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, it did great like not too long ago. This candle is what makes me most excited about it. But if I were you and I were already holding this, I would have sold somewhere up here. I wouldn't have bag held this. You're not the first person to mention it on my stream, which is Check. My bad. Rico, I said, did you actually not get airdropped for Unk? Like, did they actually not airdrop you? That's kind of fucked up, bro. And then I said Fibonacci, more like I'm a slappy that guy in the face. $317 at the top, 205 in the middle. You did, but only like a day or two ago. Oh, you know, better than nothing. But yeah, you literally birthed him. Like, that guy uses a chill house profile picture. He couldn't think to send you some fucking supply. What an asshole, bro. That's what I'm thinking. You could have been one of those 6-figure wallets. So many 6-figure wallets. I feel like Remus has to be one of them, right? Did he give it to OCR? Did Baystorm get some? If he gave it to everyone except you, then that's fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. He's not in the cabal, is he? How much did they airdrop, says Dev. Dev, they airdropped literally over $8 million. They gave away literally over $8 million. You can see the details right here. Like, for example, this wallet was given 70,000. This wallet was given 120,000, 25,000. The smallest wallets that you're seeing here are worth between 10 and 30,000. The bigger wallets can be worth up to 200,000. This is free supply that they gave away randomly, arbitrarily, to top holders of other projects and then people that were vocal on the timeline. Literally hundreds of thousands. Imagine getting hundreds of thousands of dollars for free just because you tweet about crypto. Imagine getting $100,000 for free on top of being a top holder in another coin. Like, you already have a stack that's worth a lot in a coin like Wojak or Neat or something, and then somebody just straight up twaps $150,000 into your wallet. This guy was given $150,000. He can buy a house. He got this money for free. This guy got 100 racks for free. You guys need to lock in. Crypto will change your life. There's so many opportunities to make life-changing money here. So many opportunities to just get a free house. You guys don't even seize those opportunities. It's a shame. Around what time will the Chill House news be released? Well, it's a brand new thing that's being shipped for the first time, so you can't really predict it. It's going to depend on when all the dominoes fall into place. But just know that the estimated timeline is by tomorrow. Whales here. Whales were just made here on Asteroid. Yeah. Looks like it's finally starting to recover pretty generously from the bottom of this dip right here. But it's a new token, right? No, what the fuck do you mean it's a new token? Why would there be a new token? It's Chill House, bro. Chill House is timeless. There's no new token. There's just one Chill House. There only ever will be just one Chill House. I'm chilling at my house. And I'm in my house chilling. I'm chilling in my house. And I'm in my house chilling. You ain't chilling in my house. 'Cause you ain't in my house chilling. It's the new Chill House rap that's coming. You're playing Mario on your Switch too? Nice, bro. Is there like a new Mario game? Check, check, check. Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. My mics are both dead, and then there's also no way to charge them. So I'm kind of just out of luck. Rico, I was saying, did you ever play Super Mario 64? That game was cash money, especially on the Nintendo DS, bro. Uh, but is there a new Mario that came out, or are you just playing some random bullshit? You played on DS? Yeah. Super Mario 64 on DS was so cash money, bro. That game was crazy. It's the newest one. Is there like a new character or anything? Mario Wonder. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look it up. You got all the sauce on the new Switch games. You've been playing them all. Nintendo fanboy. Arigato, chat. Thanks for watching the stream, but my viewership dropped and my mics are out of battery, and I've already hit an hour, and I guess it's late, so fuck you guys. I'm going to sleep. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. Congratulations to everyone that bought Asteroid. F in the chat for everyone that didn't. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the thrilling conclusion to this saga on whether or not Elon Musk is actually going to tweet this ticker out. If Elon Musk actually tweets this ticker out, we're going to see some pretty insane motion in the market. If he does not, then this thing is going to range straight to zero, and we're going to wake up to Jack Duvall being totally bankrupt. What's it going to be? We'll find out tomorrow. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. Why would he tweet it? Because he said he would. He said right here in this tweet, I will answer shortly. I will answer shortly. Then the mom of the girl said sad emoji, heart emoji. Sad emoji, heart emoji. And since then, nothing. Liv would be smiling so big right now, she said. Liv would be smiling so big if you would just tweet my ticker. If all you could do is tweet my ticker, then my daughter would be so happy right now up in heaven, smiling down on you. Please make me rich, Elon Musk. Please tweet the ticker. It's the only thing my daughter would have wanted. Thank you, Elon Musk. Come on, bro. What kind of fucked up world are we living in? Hey, Zadi, good to see you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. I was just about to hop off, but it always brings a smile to my face and warms my heart to